What's up, dedicated Dragon Ball denizens? I'm Ryan, and we're here for another episode of the Hawks Dragon Ball Nest. We're going to get into the third box that I got on release of FB08, and our pulls have been really good so far. We got Altart Broly, we got SCR base Broly, we got Super Combo Trunks. Each one has had 3 hits, so let's see what we get this time. In terms of hit list here, we've got some good stuff on here still to get. The Kaba Altart is one I really would like. We did get the Kepler, but let's try that hit. Don't really care about the KO. Please don't let me pull the KO. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't be super sad about it. Okay. We got Vados as the super combo and Piccolo. I did get the Trunks one, not on the hit list, but I got Trunks, which is cool. Graded Gohan. I don't know. I almost want to remove this one. Turles as the alt leader. Got Broly. Vegeta Youth is probably my top card aside from the God Rare that I would like right now. Then Earth Destroying Blow. Speaking of SCRs, Broly, and I'm telling you, and now I've got him right here. Come on, chat. Oops, and I knocked one down. Which one is better? I mean, I'm telling you, I feel like this one is better looking than the other. But what do I know? What do I know? Finally, as I'm getting my cards back on the Lazy Stews in here, the God Rare of the set is the Goten SCR, the Double Strike Goten that lets you play a 3 cost as well. In the pulls. Alright, can we keep this streak alive? Kind of mess here. And get another box with 3 hits. I hope so. I sure hope so. But let's see. We'll see what happens. What else? I mean, can we get another thing from the hit list? The second pulls didn't necessarily have anything from the hit list, but I mean, we did get the SCR Broly, which I've been saying I would like the base more anyway, so I guess that one's kind of considered one from the hit. So we'll see. And opposite, let's also see how this one plays out. See, the first box, pretty much all the alts were in the beginning. We had, by the time we were at 2 packs through the second half, I believe we'd gotten 3 of the alts. Right now, this one, it took me like 3 or 4 packs into the second half before I even got the first alt. So maybe this one will be a balance of the 2. But again, you know, I'm always fine with getting those alts towards the end. It makes you a little bit nervous too, because you're like, am I gonna somehow get chipped in this one? There's another tail which I need. Funnily enough, it looks like that one was one of the last SRs I got last time. So now I've got 2 tail, 2 base Kefla, 1 alt, and only 1 Kaba SR, so I need more of those. We'll see how this all goes. And they're hard to pull. Is this good? I think we'll run Whis, right? I mean, everybody does something to that Bulma anyway, don't they? Second one of these guys. I'm not quite convinced that the Whis is better than Bulma. And I'm also not convinced that we even are gonna run it. It's a 10k, yes, but there room in the deck to run it? No, not 100% on that one. I kind of like this guy too. I may try to incorporate him. I love crits. So here is our first alt, and it's an SCR. It's the base one, not the God Rare, but very nice card. Very nice. So we are only a few packs in. Again, I'll put that one over Gohan, his big bro. And we've got our first hit. Now, I do like it that it's an SCR because it does give us a pretty good chance that we're going to get 2 alts. Usually, not always. When you get 1 SCR, a base SCR, you still get your 2 alts. If it's an alt SCR, it usually counts as one of the alts. Well, it always counts as one. So, that's a good sign. I like it. I like it. Here's the Gohan. All right. And yeah, that's a pretty looking card. You know, I honestly like. I mean, I've got to see the God Rare in person, but I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, does it look that much nicer than it? I think this card is really nice. It's a pretty card. Like I said, I've said this before too. I think it was like FB06 maybe. I think no, it wasn't until FB07 really, where they started upping the quality on their base SCRs. I think we got an alt in here. Nope, just a Turles. Yeah, 'cause even that base, like the Kid Goku, that was FB06. I don't remember how the base Broly looks too much, but I felt like they were really flat, you know? They were really flat cards. Like even some, like a lot of the SCRs aren't even like that flat. I mean, sorry, the regular SRs. So then when I'm looking and I'm seeing this pretty flat looking, I think this one does have one. It looked a little bit shiny in the end, but sometimes these leaders trick me too, so I don't know. But they finally started getting some texture on the alts. I mean the base SCRs, and it definitely is. This one looks like it's going to be one of the cinematics or a super combo. All right, look at that, it's a Kakarot. So this one goes in Broly, so we're doing well on our Broly alt. Okay, let's put that one over. No, that he looks too cool to cover up. We're not covering him. Okay. Okay, so there is a second hit of here. Will this? Maybe we're going back to round one, to box one, where we had all the hits in the beginning. But don't touch that dial because we still likely, not 100%, but likely have another one. And wouldn't it be weird if we didn't get an SCR alt? I mean, an SR alt. Why am I saying SCR? That's how you know I'm tired. I am very tired. It's now 11:30, an hour past my bedtime. On a day that I've been up, that I went into the office too, and then went to a holiday party right after work, which is why I'm up this late. And then also even had a 15-minute delay because the card shop, the goat of card shop still, everybody makes mistakes, thought that the release date was like a week later today, so they weren't going to let me pick up my pre-order, and we got it sorted out, so that's all right. No hard feelings. But cost me about 15 more minutes, probably a little more, but that's all right. Look at this Nappa Adolescence. I actually didn't notice how cool it looks. But Vegeta, he looks goofy, but he's cool, man. He's cool. All right, what else do we got? We got Kale. There's an SR Broly. I think that's our first. We haven't even gotten the base Vegeta SR, have we? Unless I missed it. Yeah, so we've got the Broly, and we've got... Who are the other ones? The Paragus. Okay, so I've got one Paragus, but I don't have... That was the first of the Brolys, and this is box 3. And I haven't gotten a Vegeta even base yet, and that's one of the alts I want the most. I want that Vegeta, but that's okay. You know, if we don't get him, we don't get him. Can't get everything we want. Another Turles. So Turles, I think, so far is the leader that is coming up the most. I always mention there's always one leader who comes in about twice as much as every other one. So far I've got... I don't know, actually it's pretty even. We got 3 Turles. We got 2... Oh, we got 3 Broly. Oh, we got 4 Turles. And I thought I had 2 Khalifa. I know I did. I must have put her somewhere. Only 1 Gohan is pretty interesting. So far Turles leads the way. I'm pretty sure there's a Kepler, a Khalifa somewhere. But you know, all right. Moving on. This is the halfway point here. So what will we get? We definitely need more SRs. Definitely still looking to finish the Khalifa deck, so as many of those as I can get. We did get one Kale, so that's cool. Gonna be fun organizing tomorrow. It will be tomorrow because I will be taking a nice sleep. Nice long sleep, and not to mention too, I'm so tired because I came, Nationals was just last weekend at the time of recording this, right? So I was just at Nationals. I fly back, and then I go straight to work the next day. I didn't fly back from Nats the same day, so I did go. This is my third one of these, so that's nice. I was there Saturday. Obviously did super bad. Not obviously, you guys may not know, but Golden Frieza milk was a bad choice, as Ron Burgundy says. Milk was a bad choice. Golden Frieza, I just really was having a deck crisis that I could not solve. And I think if I would have had one more week to really figure it out, I think I would have done okay and figured out a better list that would have worked. At the end of the day, the facts are I think I would have done the best if I would have just brought Cooler again. And I wouldn't have won at all. I didn't go in there expecting that anyway. But honestly, Cooler probably would have done the best, out there, all things considered. But it's okay. We had fun. Day 2 I did that I was a little bit disappointed in day 2, the fact that I got there a little late because I woke up late. So I came in one match into the 3v3, and then all I had time for was another 3v3, so I was only able to do really one side event at the end of the day. I wish that they could have maybe done it concurrent, but I know they were really on a time crunch because they had to be out of the venue, so I understand. I just wish they would have had time for more. Okay, so this is not quite to the 3/4 point. All right. And right now we are closing in on European Nats starting, which that is it's already coming. Okay, cool. Another double strike that puts me up. I've gotten one double strike per, so now I think that's 4 with the alt. And I'll get full disclosure, if I pull another one, I may not keep this alt again. It's not like my fave alt, the Kefla, but it's I do want alts in mine. I do want alts. And also, what I need is I need to go back to SB02. This is the 4th one, I think. I need to go back to SB02 and get an alt 4 cost gold tag. I still need that guy. Alright. Woo, baby. We getting towards the end here. These are 2. Yep, this is the last quarter of them. So will we get it? And look, this card just trips me out every time I see it. The little it almost looks like a dragon right there or something, Alright, so what do we got? Okay, Chomps. Okay. Will we get another alt is the question. I am holding out hope that we will. I am holding out hope that we will. So let's see if my hope is rewarded. We will see. Chomps booing. We got the raisin. Where's Crazen at? Okay, not yet. Not even an SR. 4 packs left. Come on. Give me that last alt. Give me that alt. I've got the Discord open, Discord in front of me, and they posting pics. The Nationals are starting off in Europe as a little bit chaotic. It seems that there's some issues with deck submissions, deck locking, people being accidentally dropped. Here's another Gohan Adolescence. So that's funny. Okay, now the other question here. So all the alts, we have the Goten alt, which I have. Gotten a couple of the Gohan. I think I've only gotten one or two of the Goku, though. Alright, we're down to 3. Triad of packs left. What do we got? We'll find out. Bardock Super Combo. Oh boy, we did get that third alt. And it matches with our SCR pretty much. I do like actually the reds where they all pretty much like kind of have the alt like that. Alright, so we continue our streak of 3 hits per. I had a feeling because we had the SCR and the super combo one, and I almost like was that a third one? A fourth? I don't think that would be asking too much. But I almost thought I saw shiny, but probably this guy, the second one of him, finally. Not like I need a duplicate, but you know. All right, last one, last pack magic here. Probably not going to be, but that's okay. All right, but we're doing good on these boxes. Let's see if the last one will be as well, which would be really cool, or better. What's left to get? We've got a lot of stuff we can still hit, and we need some more to finish off some of these decks. Really, mainly this is a Grade 8 Gohan. That's maybe number 3. All right, well, that's gonna do it for this episode of the Hawks Dragon Ball Nest. I hope you enjoyed watching these. We are continuing our streak, and look at this, you're seeing some of the cards bleed, and I've got a lot of cards right here. I mean, hundreds of cards, hundreds. Anyway, if you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button, become part of the Hawks Nest, a fearless flock of fabulous folks out here who love to do what we love. I love pulling and getting some, you know what I'm saying over here. So that's fun. Anyway, we're still trying to quest to 500 subs. It's actually funny. I just thought about this. This is gonna probably come out well into January at this point. So maybe we'll be at 500, maybe not. But anyway, see if we can get me there. If I'm not there, cool. If I'm there, congratulate me. I don't know. But anyway, good times. So anyway, we've got more stuff coming, plenty more content and unboxing. But until then, we'll see you next time.